with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Hello and welcome to NGS cast of the Nexus division. My name's Dr. Holiday, and got my streaming partner here, Opius. How you doing, Opius?
Doing good. Doing good.
Good. So we got a exciting matchup tonight. This is the final week of the regular season for NGS, I believe. And this is like I mentioned before, this is the Nexus division. As it so happens, on the last week of the regular season, we actually have the number 1 and number 2 team in the Nexus division here competing against each other tonight. So this actually will be a competition for who gets top seed going into the playoffs, which is pretty exciting. So there's something on the line here at the end of the season, and looking forward to hopefully a good match. I'm hoping for 3 games tonight. So yeah, what do you think, Opus?
Yes. So the winner of this gets the first seed.
Yeah,
Is that what
winner.
you said?
Yeah, winner of this will take first seed. I believe no matter how it's won, I believe it's no matter what. If I recall correctly, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's it is the number 1 and number 2 team.
Who is number 1 and who's number 2?
Durotans Couch is number 1. Best of Buddies is number 2.
Okay.
Durotans Couch is sitting at 22 points. So I guess they could technically tie. I don't know what the rule is. I
Do
don't.
you know how the tournament is laid out? Like what type of tournament style it is?
You mean like in the regular season?
No, for the postseason.
Oh, for the postseason,
For the playoffs.
it's a playoff bracket. It's a bracket, single elimination playoff bracket.
Single elimination.
Yeah. And so yeah, it'll be but they could tie here. I don't know what happens if they tie, because if they actually go to 3 games and Best of Buddies wins, I think that would only mean 2 points for them. I'd have to consult with someone who knows more than I do, but in any case, this is I mean, for the most part, this is, I think the next would go to, well, I don't know, I'm not going to guess, but This is a competition for who's gonna take the top seed, so it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And like I said, it is the number 1 and number 2 team, so it's a good matchup here that we've got. After the regular, this is the final game of the regular season. We're gonna jump into Dragonshire on our first map.
What a great map.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorites as well. Just to let everybody who's watching know, the bands, Durotans Couch banned Braxis and Volskaya. Best of Buddies banned Altric Valley and Garden of Terror. See what bands come out here for the character bands, for the hero bands. We generally see a lot of those fast characters, fast mobile characters eliminated in the games that we've seen in the past. We'll see if that continues on. Blaze ban. I think it's a really good ban. If we know one thing, I mean, we have seen Wildcard play a lot of Blaze in the past. This could be a targeted ban. This also could just be that, hey, Blaze is powerful. He's a good solo laner, good tank, is just an overall good character. So
yeah, majority of his games are played with Blaze though.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say like in the upper 90 percentile.
I don't know if it's that much. Blaze and Hogger, I think, are played pretty heavily. But yeah, it's you're right. I mean, it's definitely a lot. So, like I said, it's either it's a combination target ban plus ban of a good character overall. So great ban on that side, and Johanna ban on the side of Durotan's Couch. I mean, that's another just solid ban, one of the top tanks, taking that off the board. And there's Hogger. I think they're going after Wildcard here. Those are two, like I was saying, those are two of his top played characters. So trying to take those off the map. This is a map where your solo laner can be a big impact. Not that they can't on other maps, but this one in particular because of the shrine control.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to see Misha player over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would too.
That's like old school for this map too. Map control.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of it this season in NGS, at least in the competitive play. So yeah, it would definitely be interesting.
I just don't know how many people play that character. It's definitely a niche character. My brain can't even handling two characters, so can't do it.
Right. It is annoying to micromanage the bear. Vala picked up on the side of Best of Buddies. Strong character there. And they're gonna Durtan's Couch gonna pick up Anduin and Junkrat.
I think it was a bold, strong pick. Really strong pick.
Yeah, really strong picks on both sides. I think flexible picks as well. You can really go into anything off of these couple of picks here. So we'll see what direction.
Best of Buddies has Vala. What do you think? There has to be a hyper. What do you think their healers are going to be? Do you think it's going to be more than one healer?
There you go. There's Lucio. I wouldn't imagine a double healer scenario on this map working very well. But you never know.
I didn't think about that. It'd be too hard to control that top shrine.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I think Vala's just a really strong character right now in general. And she does really well. Lucio's a good pick on here. A lot of walls, a lot of, movement between the middle and bot lane for the 4-man. So, pretty solid picks there, I think. Malthael's an interesting ban. I wonder if that's something that Wildcard doesn't want to go against in the solo lane, or if they're targeting a ban on the side of Best of Buddies.
Right. On a side note, I got 2 Chads going up to that top spot on Skeleton.
Nice.
They're on top right now.
Playing some Tarkov.
At the same time.
And we've got a Leoric ban. So a lot of solo lane characters banned out right now.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. We haven't seen bans like this we've been casting.
We haven't, not this season, I don't think.
Not this season.
Yeah, I mean, 4 solo lane characters banned out. Diablo and Sonya. I like the Sonya pick. She's always been strong on this map, in my opinion. And Diablo, I mean, I just fizzed. We've seen some pretty amazing games from him on Diablo. So, you know, another great pick there for Durotans couch.
Yeah, I like Sonya. Sonya is like one of those older characters too. You don't really see much play in her, even though she's so good.
Mm-hmm. Mephisto and Dahaka.
Strong picks.
Yeah, really good picks there. They got their mage. Mephisto is annoying as hell. And then Dahaka, great pick on this map, of course, because of the burrow and the global ability that Dahaka has. Really can come in, you know, really strong on this map to help out your 4-man. So
Right.
strong build. Strong. And there's the Genji pick. Not surprised to see that. That's one of those quick mobile characters I was talking about earlier. Both teams are looking really strong, in my opinion. I mean, good drafts on both sides.
Really good drafts. It's gonna be a good game.
Definitely. Let us know in chat what you guys think. You know, and who's gonna come out on top on this one.
Yeah. What levels do you think this match is gonna end at? Put that in the chat.
There you go. I think we're gonna see it end around level 21. I don't think they're gonna finish it before.
Oh, you think they're going well? I don't think so. But comps like this, I think it's going to be 16 to 8.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, here we go. Game number 1 between Durotans couch and Best of Buddies. The home team, Best of Buddies, in the blue. We've got Moon playing Muradin, Lucio played by Albino, Dahaka played by Mr. Christie, Vala played by Compute X, and Mephisto played by Taki. On the red team, Durotans couch, the away team, we've got Wildcard playing Sonya, Genji played by Yonners, Idioms playing Junkrat, Goliath on Anduin, and Diablo by I Just Fizzed. Here we go.
A lot of touchy-feely right now.
Mm-hmm. Nothing pops out to me in the
It's kind of crazy. They're like literally mirroring each other right now. Look at the solar lanes just hanging out in the bushes.
Yeah.
Very crazy.
Nice. There we go. Fizz got saved there. Nice pull there by
Really
Mr. Christie.
Yeah, Diablo's so weak at this stage.
Yeah, until he gets his souls.
There you go. And grind those souls out.
Give a little love to the solo laners up here. See what they're up to. Gonna have that matchup going all day. Yonner's taking a little bit of damage, gets stunned by Moon, and he's taking a lot of damage, and Vala's gonna take him down. 1 kill there, and now Diablo pulls Muradin into the towers, and they're gonna trade kills there, 1 for 1.
That's good. That's good.
Taki getting Taki, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, gets locked down by that Junkrat trap.
Yeah, your name is Tacky.
Both teams going for their camps right now, their siege camps. And the shrines are now up. Albino capturing that bottom shrine for his team right away. Muradin coming down. Junkrat in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to get pulled out by Goliath.
What's the cooldown of that ability?
I want to say 40 seconds, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
Mr. Christie getting a lot of value out of that tongue.
Yeah, to tongue, it sounds weird. To tongue Genji, he has some serious skill.
Yeah. I Just Fizz taking a lot of damage right now. They're really putting a lot of damage on. Yonners almost gets caught out there, but he's able to dash away. Taki getting caught by the Junkrat trap. Oh, the root from Goliath almost grabs him, but Compute X actually steps in the way. And they're just putting a lot of pressure on down here. Best of Buddies is. They're really getting a lot of good pressure on this bottom lane. Right now, you know, I think the early game advantage is certainly going over to Best of Buddies. They are going to get caught there. Tacky gets slammed into the wall. I Just Fizz taking a little bit of damage. He's going to be able to get away safely, though. The Shrines captured by Best of Buddies. Stuns coming out from both teams, but they're just kind of trading barbs here. Wildcard able to capture that top Shrine back, and they're able to keep them from getting the Dragonite too early. Tacky gets flipped, but he's going to go back. Yanners jumps in, gets on top of Ala. Going to be putting out a lot of damage with that mobile character. Fizz trying to get in there and get some damage down on Moon. Oh, Fizz dives down onto him, gets that Vala kill, secures it, and Goliath pulls him back to safety. Yeah.
I was impressed. I didn't think you would do that.
They are able to capture the Shrines, but Sonya came down, and Dahaka was able to get it back.
Wow.
They are Durotan's Couch able to capture the Shrines again. Fizz putting a lot of damage out onto Moon. And Moon taking a ton of damage here, and he's actually going to go down. Goliath gets the kill. Fizz jumping on top of the Lucio. Fizz taking a ton of damage from Compute X, and right now Idioms is taking a lot of damage. 75 health, barely going to get out of there. The trap saves him. Yanners putting out some damage onto Compute X. They're not quite able to capture that Shrine. The death timers are a little too low.
Yeah.
Taki is also watching the Shrine, make sure nobody from Durotan's Couch is able to cap it. But Yanners is going to go up there, see if he can get this cap, and it looks like he's going to be able to, because Taki doesn't realize that he's on it.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Yeah, Yanners able to capture that right out from under Taki there.
It seemed like he knew exactly what was going on. He was right there.
Yeah, Fizz taking a ton of damage here. He's getting low. He's going to get saved by the Leap of Faith, though. Goliath.
That Leap of Faith is so strong.
Yeah, and Goliath is just strong on Anduin. You know, we've seen a lot of games with Goliath on Anduin. He just plays a really strong Anduin. Knows when to do the Leap of Faith in the right time. Not going to get much value out of this dragon. You know, it is a little early for the Dragonite. Yanners able to get almost a full wall down, but that's pretty much about it.
Not bad for level 9. Can you go to the top real quick and see how these solo laners are doing? Oh man. Okay, Wildcard is tearing it up.
Yeah, Wildcard's putting out a lot of damage here. We haven't seen any big digs to get some team fights. This is a perfect opportunity, actually, because they're going to step in and try to use their level 10 advantage to win this, but they were a little late. And Sonya actually runs down to help them. Really good awareness there by Wildcard. Level 10s by both teams. Nothing surprising here. You know, normal talents for both normal heroics or ultimates by both teams. Yanners is going to get stunned out there. Big fight breaking out down here. We got both teams colliding. We do have solo laners still up on top, though. Dahaka can come down at any time if he wants to. Light Bomb goes out onto 3 players. Yanners dives on in. Albino taking a ton of damage. The root goes out onto I Just Fizz, and he's going to try to do some more damage onto Murden. Dahaka does roll in. Goliath pulls out Yanners. Sonya jumps over with the leap. Both teams doing a lot of damage to each other. Idiom's getting really low, and Desperate Prayer goes out onto Idioms to save him, and they're going to take out Vala there. A lot of damage coming out, though, from Best of Buddies. Moon getting really low. He was down to about 50 health, and he was able to get away.
That was a great stun by Moon. They almost execute that. I would contribute a little bit of luck there on the side of Durotan's Couch in that team fight.
Control both shrines.
Great team fight there. Durotan's Couch barely was able to come out on top there. You know, I got to say, Wildcard really doing a good job. You know, I mean, he was only a couple seconds after Dahaka, and Dahaka had the ability to do a, you know, a dig. So, oh, Light Bomb goes out again. Stuns 2 players. They get the Lucio down, and Moon is taking a ton of damage. Going to get rooted by Goliath, and they're going to take him out too. The root comes out from Tacky onto Aegis Fizz, but it's not going to do much damage because Fizz is pretty stacked up. He is fully stacked up at this point with the Soul Shield, so not going to take much damage from Mephisto.
Yeah.
Mr. Christie doing some good work up here against Wildcard on this. Oh, but Yonners is going to come up for the double team, taking a ton of damage. Leap goes out onto him, and they're going to take Dahaka out.
Wow. Whose map pick was this?
This was Durotans' couch map pick.
Kind of showing right now a little bit.
Yeah, they're really playing these rotations well. Yonner's threatening this, but Tacky's trying to keep him off. And down on bottom, they are able to get that back. Level 13 advantage on the side of Durotans' couch for a little bit longer, so they do have that going for them. Durotans' couch posturing for a team fight here. Dahaka is able to dive in. They get onto Tacky. Light Bomb goes out, but Yonners is stunned, so the Light Bomb's unsuccessful there. Moon getting rooted. Oh, good. Nice job there. Root comes out from Tacky. Leap comes out from Wildcard, and the big Fire Breath going to take out 2 members of Best of Buddies, and they're going to win that team fight. Dahaka was not able to dive in there, I don't think. I don't think he was able to. I wonder if Dig was down. Oh, Compute X gets pulled back. Riptire comes out. Yonners is going to be able to dive in there on top of him, and Albino is actually getting really low, and he's going to get taken out too. Genji doing Genji things there, and they're actually going to take this bottom fort. Durotans' couch really pulling away right now. Doing a lot. Mr. Christie holding his own up top, actually doing a ton of damage here onto Wildcard. Uses the ultimate. Yonner's coming up to help out his teammate. Isolation, that's what it's called. Endurance of Hate. That's the route I'm talking about from...
Giant level then.
Yeah, level 16 to level 13. They've got a full talent tier advantage for quite a while.
Could be it. Could be it.
Yeah, and, you know, Best of Buddies, you know, did the right play. Not good to take a fight, you know, with that level advantage. So I think they did. I think they made the right play there. Got a camp. Gonna try to push up top with Dahaka. Defend what they can. Compute X was getting eyeballed there by Fizzed. They do have a keep down here, or not a keep. I'm sorry, a camp down here, and the Dragonite. So they're gonna push down this keep wall, and they do successfully defend pretty well there on the side of Best of Buddies.
Yeah,
you know,
really well.
Gonna work on getting that level 16 talent tier. That way they can take another team fight before level 20. Durotans' couch. Sneaking around, definitely looking for something here. A little bit of lull here in the action.
Just trying to collect that XP.
Yep. Getting to level 16 here. They will be level 16 here very soon, and there it is. Level 16 acquired by both teams. Yonners and Wildcard are gathering this camp down here. Great job sneaking that siege camp. A little bit of harassment coming out, but the Best of Buddies is going to be able to take down that siege camp. Tacky gets slammed. Not much else is going to happen, though. Moon taking a ton of damage right now, and Giannis is going to jump in there. He is going to be able to jump out, but Lucio gets taken down. Dragon Blade, the Fire Breath. Lots of this go. Oh, what a save there on Idioms by Goliath. Pulls him out of the stun. They're going to be able to grab another kill. Goliath uses the light bomb on himself to stun the Vala there, and they're going to be able to get Vala down as well.
Wow. Incredible fight.
Yeah, really well.
Little last ditch effort.
Really well
on the
played
side
there.
Of Best of Buddies.
Oh, missing the fight up top. Mr. Christie taking a ton of damage. He's not going to really be able to do anything. Even underneath his own keep, or own fort, they were able to take him down. They're going to be able to get the Dragonite here again.
The fire comes for you.
Wildcard picking it up this time. Looks like they're going to go for bottom. Yeah, they're going to go for bottom. Going to try to secure a keep here. Posturing up, waiting for their Genji to get in here with them. They do have level 20 now. Light Bomb goes out. Only pops onto Vala. Vala taking a ton of damage. Gets unstoppable by Lucio. And Vala is going to go down there. Junkrat taking him out with the big balls. Fire Breath coming out. He's got the extended Fire Breath right now. Just going to sit there and breathe fire on everybody. I just fizzed, putting a ton of damage out onto this core. The Dragonite is there as well. 3 members down on the side of Best of Buddies, and this is going to be GG Game 1 going over to Durotans' couch.
Good game.
Good game, good game. Well, that was a good one. Game number 1 in the bag. There's the stat screen for everybody that's wondering. Idioms putting down a ton of damage, 54k. So did, Compute X. A lot of damage there, almost equal in damage. But the deaths just were on the deaths were just, or the kills were on the side of Durotans' couch, 18-1. So really well done there by Durotans' couch.
Best Buddies just seemed like they didn't have a game plan for this map. Like their abilities to do skill sets and have team fights are there. They seem a little out of sync.
Yeah.
So let's see if they clean that up. Maybe their map choice. What's their map choice now?
We don't know that information yet. However, they did lose, so they can choose to either take map pick or first pick. But I agree with you. I mean, I would guess that they would take a map pick just to get something they're comfortable on.
I would go that route if I would just get going on that.
Yep. So we'll see what they decide to go with next for these teams. But yeah, I know what you mean. It definitely seemed like there was a big out macro, front on the side of Durotans' couch. They just seemed comfortable on the map. They knew where they were going.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was talking about before, Sonya was a part of those team fights almost at the exact same time as Dahaka, and Dahaka had the global. So they were just rotating. Durotans' couch was picking. They were setting the pace. They were picking the time that they wanted the fights to happen. They were making those things happen. They were making the engagements happen and really dictating the pace of the game. So I think they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, in the fight game, they one of the things they say about fights is who execute their plan better than the person.
Yeah.
And for this last match, Durotans' couch executed their plan. It was basically their game. Let's see if Best of Buddies could turn this around. I believe they can. Let's see if they can actually execute it, though.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think Best of Buddies, I mean, I think the team fights were great. I mean, both teams were going back and forth on, on damage and stuff like that. It just always seemed to squeak out, on the side of Durotans' couch.
Yeah.
The light bombs were pretty detrimental. Goliath on Anduin, I'm telling you, if you're a healer or a support main, you notice some of the just small moves he makes that are really impressive to save his team. He saved multiple team members, multiple times with the leap of faith.
That
And
clutch,
yeah,
those clutch abilities.
yeah, definitely. So
Ice, cold, blood, and ice.
that's right. That's right. So really, really nice plays there. Really bringing the team together. So we'll see how it goes. The Anduin Genji combo is also crazy. Being able to put the light bomb on Genji and he dashes into your team and you have nowhere you can go at that point. So they executed it pretty well, multiple times. Great way to engage.
While we're waiting for the next match, I'm gonna take a quick potty break.
All right.
Right back.
Waiting for the next match to be posted in the chat. We'll let you guys know. We'll jump into the draft screen once it starts. In chat, let us know what your thoughts are, who you think's gonna, come out on top on game number 2. For those of you just joining us, we just got finished with Dragonshire. And Durton's Couch came out on top, winning that one, game number 1. We're going into game number 2. This is the number 1 and number 2 team in the Nexus division of the NGS. So really good matchup here between these two teams. Looking forward to game number 2, and we're really hoping for a game number 3 so that we can see 3 matches tonight between these teams. In all likelihood, these teams could very well end up playing against each other in the grand finale, if they're also successful making their way through the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes.
See how that pans out.
Yeah, see how that pans out. Did you get the invite from? Here, I'll send you.
I did not.
There we go. I sent you an invite.
Got it.
We're getting the lobby started here. We're going to be going to Battlefield of Eternity next. And let's see. Team number 1 is first draft. So if that's true, if they don't change it before here, that means that Best of Buddies chose first pick, not map pick. So
Wow.
yeah, they
So they must think it's a composition thing.
yeah, definitely. That's what it would indicate, right? That they want a better composition. It wasn't that they felt like they were off on the map or anything like that. They feel comfortable on other maps maybe. So yeah, it's we'll see how it goes. One player seems to be having a hard time getting into the map. There we go. I think we might be ready to go here. Just getting everybody into the lobby and then we'll get the match started. But Battlefield of Eternity will be our next matchup. What adjustments do you think we'll see, if any, from Durton's Couch?
Durton's Couch, I think they're gonna do what they do.
Yeah, what do you think that's gonna look like on this match?
I think they're gonna ban out either healers. Then, if that's the case, if Best of Buddies might go after the healers, because clearly they can't go after the single
Solo, yeah.
So I don't know. I think they're gonna go after healers, but Durton's Couch healer is really. I've seen him so many different healers. It would be really hard for him.
You're breaking up a little bit. Get closer to your microphone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna be something fairly similar to what we've been seeing.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it's really hard to. I really think it's hard to target ban Durton's Couch. They all these guys play a lot of different characters. So yeah, I'm interested to see what bans come out, especially on the side of Best of Buddies, because they really went for the solo ban on the last one. We'll see, and they're gonna stick with Blaze, at least banning Blaze out. So trend is continuing here going into game number 2. Same ban on the side of Durotans couch as well, getting rid of that Johanna. And the Anduin ban comes out. Yeah, I don't blame him. That Anduin was brutal. I'm telling you, Goliath on Anduin is just strong. Really strong. I agree with that ban. That is a good ban on the side of Best of Buddies. An Orphea ban. That is interesting.
Really interesting.
Yeah. And they're gonna pick up Hogger. Looks like we had and Durton's couch is gonna pick up Vala this time. Yonners going on to the Vala pick. Great racing character to race on the objective on this one. Among just being a good character overall, but being able to race on the Immortal is great. Look at that, an Artanis pick. I love it. Haven't seen some spicy picks in a while. I love seeing the Artanis pick on this map. Artanis is great for this map in a lot of ways. There's a the race potential from Artanis. It's a interesting solo lane pick, so I love it. And Best of Buddy's gonna pick up Brightwing. Always a strong healer no matter what. And they're going to stick with the Muradin as the tank. It is interesting. I think they had a substitution come in for Best of Buddies. DH Bob came in for Taki. Taki is no longer in the game. So we will see what happens. I don't know what their roster looks like exactly. So
Maybe that's what got them out of sync.
Yeah, maybe it was a sub in that game 1. Maybe somebody couldn't make it to the first game. Mephisto ban. They did not like playing against the Mephisto there on Durton's couch. So interesting to see the Mephisto ban and the Orphea ban. The Orphea ban is a weird one. The only thing I can think of is that it's got to be a targeted ban, because you just don't see Orphea banned all that much. And a Malfurion ban. So they're, like you said, they're focusing some of the healers, trying to get some of these healers off the board. So we've got there's still Rhaegar, Stukov, still some strong healers left out there.
They go Ariel really. Uther.
Oh, looks like we might be getting a double healer comp, because we've got Idioms picking up Uther. And Fizzed on Sonya. So we've got double Bruiser. Might be an Uther tank comp. Let's fly. Falstad and Hanzo. Strong characters there. I mean, Falstad's great. Another global to add on to Brightwing, and then Hanzo's also very good at the race on this map, so it's a very good, very strong pick there for the race potential. So Falstad's got some pretty good wave clear as well, so they've got again strong comp. And Goliath on Tyrande, so there's the double healer that we were expecting. Tyrande is another favorite of mine on this map. Not only can Tyrande do pretty good damage along with her healing, but you can use Tyrande's Hunter's Mark on the objective to increase damage done to the objective, so it really helps with that race potential. All right, game number 2, Durotans Couch and Best of Buddies. Durotans Couch up 1-0. Let us know what your predictions are in chat for how this one's going to go. Which one do you like, Opius?
I mean, I like Durotans Couch. I mean, it's a pretty classic comp. I really like the comp style. Vala, Artenis, they're going to race heavy. They're going to kill it.
Yeah. Here we go into game number 2. We've got on the home team Best of Buddies. Falstad being played by Moon, Albino on Brightwing, DH Bob on Hogger, Compute X on Hanzo, and Mr. Christie playing Muradin. On the away team, Durotans Couch looking to secure the win and secure that seed, that number 1 seed in the Nexus division. We've got Wildcard played by Artanis. Yonners. Oh. Forgot to switch. Oh, looks like. Oh, they wanted to switch.
Characters?
They wanted to switch characters, but they forgot to. Maybe they wanted somebody else on some. Might be restarting this. Yep.
To be continued, boys.
We will be back. Looks like we're gonna redo this lobby here. Little, yeah, make sure you leave the game.
I bet you don't have that cut.
Don't have that what? Oh, yeah.
But we'll be back.
Yeah. I do need a couple more scenes for these downtimes instead of having people just listen to me talk.
Well.
I am going to just put it to, we will be back, everybody. I'm going to actually, so you don't have to just listen to me talk, I'm just going to put it in a starting soon screen. So we'll be back soon when the game is ready after we get through the draft. We got to get through the draft again and then get the game back going, but we'll be back soon. Thank you.
You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me! You tell him I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
All right, here we go. We are back. Game number 2. On the blue team, home team, best of buddies, looking to even out this series. We've got Moon playing Falstad, Albino on Brightwing, DH Bob on Hogger, Mr. Christie on Muradin, and Compute X on Hanzo. On the away team, Durotans Couch, the red team, looking to secure the #1 seed with this win in the Nexus division. We've got Wildcard on Sonya, I Just Fizzed on Artanis, Vala, played by Yonners, Tyrande by Goliath, and Uther, played by Idioms.
Goes.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I Just Fizzed on the tank here as Artanis tank. Don't see that every day. They do have Uther though, so it's kind of like it's really more like an Uther tank more than anything. Uther tank with Bruiser Artanis. Artanis taking the Protector of Ire. A lot of damage going out. Mr. Christie getting stunned a bit. And Albino's going to save him with a teleport there. Compute X going to sniff out the camp take. Big stun by Goliath. Unstoppable coming out on Die Just Fizz. Mr. Christie taking a ton of damage. And it looks like Durotans Couch is going to be able to secure that bottom camp.
Amazing how much damage they got to Mr. Christie.
Yeah. A double support can be really strong, especially in the early game. Mr. Christie getting swapped, getting stunned.
Oh, what a stun.
And getting taken out.
Was that Idiom stun?
Yeah, that was the Uther stun coming out by Idioms. So,
wow.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuns. You know, they got the swap and 2 stuns. I'm guessing Vala's going to take the Rain of Vengeance for the additional stun as well. So, Goliath just landed tons of stuns here. Fizz taking a lot of damage from the towers. Polymorph goes out onto Yonners. Compute X going to get the heal from Albino. Look at the top lane here. DH Bob going up against Wildcard right now. Falstad already finishing the Gathering Storm. Oh, Mr. Christie goes in, looking to take out Wildcard. Gets a stun onto Wildcard. Taking a lot of damage. Big hit by DH Bob, and they're going to be able to secure the kill. Oh my goodness, and Bob barely dodges that owl from Goliath. Yeah, already got Gathering Storm from Falstad, so I mean, great job by Moon there, getting the level 1 quest completed really early. Big stuns coming out. Goliath taking a ton of damage. Idioms is getting really low too. Big team fight here on the side of Best of Buddies. Idioms barely going to be able to walk away, but gets slammed by the hammer there from Falstad.
Moon wanted that so bad.
Yeah. Yonner's able to finish Creed of the Hunter, or part of it. And Best of Buddies getting a good start here on this map.
Yeah, great start.
Yeah. Gonna posture up, see if they can get a team fight going. Albino getting dove on. He's gonna stay alive here. Moon taking a ton of damage, getting the heal from Albino, but is not gonna be able to pull it off there. Albino taking a ton of damage, uses the unstoppable. Uses the cleanse. He's barely gonna be able to walk away, and Murden gets swapped back in. And Hogger goes down as well. Yanners and Goliath jumping onto theirs here, while the rest of the team here defends a little bit. But Moon is going to be able to jump on top of it along with Albino and Compute X, and they're still going to be able to secure this first Immortal.
That polymorph is so strong.
Yeah,
favor.
Definitely. First Immortal over to the side of Best of Buddies. Really well done by them. They were able to get that secured there. Idiom's taking a ton of damage, getting really low here. Got stunned a couple of times. He's going to be able to walk away, but he was barely able to get out of there. Swap missed. First wall going to be coming down here. Really great with the first one. Yonner's taking a ton of damage. Vala being hurt pretty bad here. I just fizz. Misses another swap. Stun goes out onto Mr. Chrissy, and Mr. Chrissy's going to go down again. Oh, double stun by Goliath. Moon getting chased down. Albino, the swap comes out, and Albino gets hit, gets stunned, and gets taken down. Those swaps they're deadly.
Can you go down to the bottom lane real quick?
Yeah, they're going to take that on top. Wildcard and DH Bob.
They're almost even. Almost even. How much they were able to get the value.
Yeah.
Even though Best of Buddies got that mortal. Oh.
Moon
Dead,
flying down. Here. Yep. Gonna jump right onto where Wildcard was. Misses the spear. But that's okay. They're gonna continue to fight this one out. Stun by Mr. Christie misses. And Best of Buddies going to do a little bit of pushing. They level 10 acquired by Durotans Couch. Compute X gets a heal from Albino, and they're going to try to defend this a little bit with multiple people from Durotans Couch pushing down on this one. No surprises on the talents taken for the ultimates. Moon putting out a lot of damage, gets leapt on by Sonya, and is going to get taken out.
What a leap. And that's why Sonya was so frustrating, because not only she was able to leap in, but then that spinning thing and gets healed, and it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Fight again.
Simple Geometry is finished by Compute X, so great job there. Yep, and they're able to get started on this early because they had the level 10 advantage while Best of Buddies was still trying to get that going. Big team fight erupting here. A lot of damage going out onto Wildcard. They're going to continue to try to chase Wildcard down and defend their key. Big stun coming out from Hanzo. Great Dragon Arrow there. And Uther going down as well, but a big stun going out onto the team of Best of Buddies. Albino heals up Moon. They're going to disengage. Suppression Pulse, that's the name of the thing I was looking for. Suppression Pulse comes out.
Tense fight. Tense.
Yeah, Goliath getting in. Does get... Oh, what a stun coming out from Hogger. And Goliath is going to get taken down. I just Fizz taking a ton of damage. Wildcard leaps in. Putting out onto DH Bob. Mr. Christie surviving here, DH Bob. And Moon coming in to save the day, putting in a ton of damage. But if he's not careful, he's going to get swapped. And he gets out. And Best of Buddies gets Immortal number 2. Well done. Oh, Yonner's playing with fire here. He gets stunned. Taking a ton of damage. And Yonner's is going to make it away with 90 health.
And drops
very close.
HCC.
Big Gust coming out to save Albino, and the teleport comes in. Great job there. Sonya is pushing down on this top fort right now, but they are going to get this bottom fort on the side of Best of Buddies as well. So Falstad does go up to try to take down the Sonya, defend that top fort. Swap comes out onto Hager, but that's not going to be a very good swap target. Invulnerable, the D shield going out onto Artanis. Leap coming down onto the Goliath, or onto Hanzo. And Albino is going to go down as well. Those rotations are just deadly. You know, that's exactly what Wildcard was doing last time. The rotations into these team fights. And you got to wonder, is the communication not there on Best of Buddies, or are they just staying their welcome too long? I'm not too sure, but it's rough.
Yeah, but one thing that we have noticed from casting a lot of Durotans couch games has been their ability to make adjustments in a game. If something's not working, they make it. Because we've seen them come from behind in a game.
Yeah.
And it seems like that might be what they're currently doing right now.
They are going to get this bottom camp here. Oh, the swap almost hits the Brightwing. Camp is moving in here. Hager and Falstad are looking to join their team. We got the Starfall coming down to try to take out this keep. Moon gets hit. Swap does not land. Actually, I don't think I saw Swap come out. Stun misses from Muradin. And Durotans Couch is gonna go for their for their camp. Yes, they are. They are not on the side of Best of Buddies, so they're going to miss out on that. We'll see what they do here. Mr. Christie jumps in. DH Bob does as well. The big Dragon Arrow comes out. D-Shield onto Artanis. Yonner's getting really low here. The leap on the back line from Sonya. Moon uses Gust to disengage from the team, and Compute X taking a ton of damage, but leaps over the wall with agility. Mr. Christie misses his leap out of there, and DH Bob is going to use his Cyclone. Down goes Artanis, though, and Wildcard taking a ton of damage. He's going to die as well, and down goes Uther. What a fight. What an engage there. And the camp steal by Best of Buddies. Great job.
And a perfect timing, too. They did this so they could knock down this Immortal, get 16, and get to steamroll their way to victory. Really impressive.
Yeah, great timing on that team fight. Great engage. The combination of all the abilities was on point. Really well done by Best of Buddies. And they're going to get the third Immortal. So they've been winning every Immortal here.
Everyone. With the ease, too. It seems like with the ease as well.
Yeah, and they're also going to secure their camp over here as well. So they didn't let that go. They were able to get that. Level 16, they did jump ahead in the level race here on Best of Buddies. So they're going to have the advantage, but only for a short period of time. Doesn't look... Big arrow coming out. D-Shield goes down. Moon getting harassed here. Leap comes out from Sonya, and the Starfall coming down, hitting multiple members of Best of Buddies. They are going to disengage here. Immortal is pressing down. Stun's going out onto multiple members there as well. Big swap going out onto Moon, and the stun goes down, and they're going to be able to take out Falstad. The Immortal is going to get that front wall, though. Lot of pretty good value there. Hanzo, overstaying his welcome, is able to use agility to get out. I can't believe that. That was really close.
Mm-hmm.
Hogger.
Hanzo's doing a good job.
Yeah.
He has so much. He's doing so much damage. I believe he's actually keeping them in the game right here for the team fight, executing those kills.
Yeah, definitely. Big stun onto him, though. The swap misses. And he's going to be able to get away. Nice heal there from Albino with the blink heal.
Oh.
And they are... Durotan's Couch is running at him. I mean, they are... Leap misses. The Rain of Vengeance hits 2 members, but Compute X hits another great Dragon Arrow. Moon getting pressed down on. They're not able to secure the kill onto Moon. DH Bob jumps in, takes a ton of damage, though, instantaneously, and he's going to be taken down. D-Shield goes out onto Artanis with only 179 health left. Oh, my goodness, the simple geometry. Great fight. They are able to take down Hogger there. What is Hogger's move? Is that Catapult? Is that what that's called? Yeah. Oh, Hortapult. Hortapult. It really seems to me that whichever team chooses to engage is the one that's winning the team fight.
Right.
It's really what it comes down to most of the time here. So if you choose to engage, you win. Is the pattern we're seeing here. Moon looking to get this bottom keep secured. Oh, they got the stun onto Mr. Christie, and he's going to take a ton of damage. I don't think he's going to be able to survive. He pops the avatar, but it's not going to be enough. So they do trade a keep for a kill onto Mr. Christie. And this should be able to secure them the Immortal as well. Because of the death timers, I don't think they're going to be able to have Mr. Christie back up in time to get that. They do have to send a member back to take out this camp because it was already starting to throw down onto the keep, or I'm sorry, onto the core. Both teams just gonna race this one out. Suppression pulse by Artanis goes out. Pretty good Immortal. That's the first Immortal of the game for Durotan's Couch, so we'll see if they're able to press with it. They don't have any forts or keeps down yet. Hortapult goes out onto Idioms. Idioms taking a ton of damage. He's going to go down, and the nice Dragon Arrow onto 3 members of Durotan's Couch. Goliath taking a ton of damage. He almost gets saved by the gust from Moon, but he does end up dying. Moon is going to abandon the rush onto Yonners, and they're going to get Artanis taken down as well. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're going to jump in. Moon going in. That was a little crazy, Moon. A little crazy. You did not have Gus to help you out there. He jumped right on top of him, and they might have been able to end if he didn't suicide.
Well, lesser players, that would have worked, right?
Yeah. They might have been able to win if it wasn't for that, though. That was aggressive.
That was tough. I like it. Good try.
Yeah, so they're giving another chance to Durotan's Couch here. Durotan's Couch is down a keep, though. Level 20 is going to be acquired by both teams here, it looks like. Yep, almost at the exact same time. So we'll see what ends up happening. A lot of posturing going to happen here. Really, whoever wins this next team fight is going to probably win the game. I don't know that Durotan's Couch knows that they're down here. I don't think that they know that they're here. Oh, they did see Brightwing. Hortapult coming out. Big damage. D-Shield goes out onto Yonners, and Goliath taking a ton of damage. Pops the Starfall, but he's going to go down. The big Gus goes down onto the members of Durotan's Couch. Compute X going to get swapped by I Just Fizz. And now Yonners is going to still be able to make it away. 3 members down on the side of Best of Buddies. Great timing on that D-Shield because they almost had Yonners, the Vala, out right from the start, but quick button pressing by Idioms to get that D shield out on him. Moon gets swapped. Is able to get away there. Yonner's taking a ton of damage, but he's going to be okay. And that might be GG's. We will see what happens here. They do still have Falstad. Falstad has Gust in 8 seconds. So they might be able to get some sort of Gust going here if he doesn't die. He does get leapt on. Gust is going to come out. There it is. It's not going to be enough to push these members back. We do have Albino up now, and Bob. Idioms is getting low, but that's going to be it. GG's. Durotans Couch is able to secure the 2-0 victory and win the #1 seed in the Nexus division.
Yeah. What a game. Games. That was a lot closer. I was expecting the first game to be a lot as close as this one was.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That was a really good game, though. Like you said, both teams, I mean, it was super close. Without Falstad dying there at that level 19, I think they would have won. I think Best of Buddies would have won. Just a small mistake shifts the whole landscape of a...
Especially at those later levels.
Yep, exactly. So, really well done. Let's see if we can get a interview here. Let's jump into the other lobby.
What lobby?
Let's see. Let's go to lobby 2.
Ender.
Yeah, really well done. Great game by both teams. Wildcard, we've got Wildcard in here with us, and Idioms. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling after that?
Pretty good. Pretty good. They gave us, it was some good games. Some very good games.
It was.
Yeah, close there.
It was very close. First thing before we go into a little match analysis, I think with that you guys secure the #1 seed in the Nexus division, if I understand correctly. Going into the playoffs, what are you guys looking forward to in terms of opponents? Who are you watching out for? What's your what do you guys got going on?
I don't think we've really discussed too much, but I know for going into it, even though we are first seed, we definitely have to be careful because, all the teams are pretty good in this division, and since the first game's just best of 3, anything could happen. So I think we're just going to have to be very conscientious about that going into playoffs.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah, it'll be exciting to see. I'm looking forward to those playoffs coming here soon. And congratulations on #1 seed. First place for round robin division or round robin for the season, so that's always great. So congratulations. On game #1, you guys really seem to really just outplay them from a macro point of view. I know that was your guys' map pick. You seemed comfortable on it. Do you guys like Dragonshire? Is that just a real comfort pick for you guys, or do you just feel like you had a better comp?
Thankfully, we have a good number of maps that we feel very comfortable on, and Dragonshire's one of them. So they banned out other ones that we're also comfortable on, but when there's 4 or 5 maps that we like to take, then it's not too much of a problem. And then Dragonshire, yeah, we kind of like to pile on a bit of the macro pressure and keep rotations moving. So they did a good job though of punishing some of our team fights. They definitely got some good value for damage against us at times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I play support, so I always notice a lot of support play, but Goliath was saving you guys left and right on Anduin, yep. And I was not surprised to see that they banned out Anduin in the next game because, Goliath on Anduin is something to, is a sight to see. There was one specific instance when Idioms actually got saved. It was a very small move that Goliath made, using Leap of Faith on Idioms to pull him, just a very short distance, not even close to the full distance that you could pull it to get him out of the Muradin stun that would have killed him. I mean, it's stuff like that I see that Goliath does. That's just fantastic. So you guys got a great support player there on your
Oh,
team.
yeah.
Talked about that small pull to the gate when I was kind of wandering into that, like the point bush, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
think I know what one you're talking about. Yeah. No, it's like those small plays is what makes them a very, very good support. So we are very lucky to have them.
Yeah, definitely. In game number 2, you guys went with the double support comp. It seemed to work out very well. Was there anything that surprised you guys in game number 2 with them? I mean, that one was certainly much closer, right? So, it was a great match to see back and forth the entire time. But was there anything that surprised you guys?
Yeah. I mean, from my perspective, I thought their Hogger play was excellent, and it really made a lot of fights. Their arrows are really good. They just seem to kind of execute a lot more than maybe what they would have wanted to in game number 1. But that was a very close game. We actually were not feeling like we were going to win that game. So it's very well played by them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we definitely weren't expecting the Hogger either, just because they haven't played it at all this season.
It seemed that you guys made some adjustments in that game. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, at one point we just said, let's start running at them nonstop. And that's what we did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Holiday did call that out.
I did. Yeah, I was like, they're just running at them at this point because you guys had lost a fight, or you had lost multiple fights actually, and then at one point I saw you guys were just running at them. I said, oh, they're just running at them now, because you guys were trying to apply as much pressure as possible, from what I could tell, to make those engagements. One of the things that we saw is that in that last match, well, and even in the first match too, whoever was engaging first was winning the team fights.
Yeah, it's kind of hard with the comp that we picked to really engage reliably. We're kind of looking for, either unsuspecting positioning by them and getting caught by Uther in a bush, right? But they weren't doing that. Or, God swap Artanis. And we got like a lot of swaps that game, but, you compare that to like a Joanna that just walks up and presses W, right? That's more of an engage than what we have. So, yeah, we kind of got to the point where we just started running at them because it just wasn't working out otherwise. Like those extended fights, they just had too many tools, like the Dragon Arrow, the Gust, the Brightwing coming in even, Hogger really controlling that space that, we just made the call, like, let's just fight them because we are winning the team fights. We are double support. We should win it. So yeah, it's kind of the whole thought process.
Right.
That's great. You got any other questions for him, Opius?
No, just great job, guys. Congratulations. Looking forward to.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys in the playoffs. You guys got any last words, any last thoughts before we call it for the night?
Shout out
You want to start
to
us off, Idiom?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I will. No, shout out to my team for like being amazing and carrying me all season. That's been really nice for 2 seasons in a row. So really awesome team to be a part of. Thank you guys for casting. Thank you to all of our opponents in the Nexus division. It's a really well played season. I'm looking forward to the playoffs. And yeah.
Yeah, no, Idiom's did a great job, and also just another thank you to all of our scrim partners who've been playing with us over the last weeks. They definitely kept us in shape for these last few weeks.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations again. Like Opia said, we're looking forward to seeing you guys in the playoffs, so we'll hopefully get to cast some of those games as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be great.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, guys.
Yeah, sweet. Peace out.
Have
See
a
you
good
later.
night. All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for joining me, Opius. Thanks to all the viewers out there watching these games. I hope you guys enjoy the streams. Hope you enjoy the matches. Root on your favorite team here in the Nexus division. We've got playoffs coming up, as we talked about, and looking forward to seeing those. You got any last words before we go, Opius?
Please join us for the next one. Tell your friends about it. Let's get some more viewers and make this a party.
Yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.
You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!